Right, so I've posted up today saying about how when we're children, our parents are our whole world, and pleasing them and potentially later on rebelling against them becomes our objective. And then as adults, the world expands into hundreds of people, and we are still locked into a process of either pleasing or rebelling or both. But the world's so much bigger, and this is sort of impossible to keep. So we're going to do a couple of drawing exercises today in your journal. So I'm just going to demonstrate that here. Just try and move my toolbar out of the way. There we go. And let's draw. We will have a thinner line. And what colour shall we have? That looks okay. Okay, so we're going to draw our orbits, and this is ourself, the sun, and then these are our orbits. Of course, you could do different colours, and excuse my drawing, I'm sort of doing this, I should have used a mouse probably. I'm doing this with the touchpad. Okay, so in our orbits, I'm going to leave my own children out of this because that's a different type of dynamic in relationship. So it's quite easy for me because I had a wedding. I got married recently, so I can think of this. My inner orbit are actually the people who were part of the wedding party, you know. So these are my 4 best friends and my partner here, and they're in my inner orbit. And then I've got some other people here, and you can put initials by these or the person's name. And these sorts, the people in this orbit are people that I talk to most weeks, you know, message when I'm wanting support or when they want support, those sorts of quite connected friends in this orbit. And then these people are people I like, who are friends, but perhaps don't talk to so much. And then do draw some more outside this. You can use different colours and so on. Look at this. And these people might be, you know, work colleagues, neighbours, that sort of person. And then we've got other people we know there. And then around here, we've got the people that we don't even know. And we're trying to please them as well. And they're not even personal friends. They're not even in, you know, in our inner orbits. Okay. So this is something about getting a bit clearer on our world and structuring it a bit more. Because our world, that inner world that just consisted of us as a baby here and maybe 1 or 2 parents, maybe 3 parents, you know, very small world, it's now become a universe. And we need to have a concept of understanding and managing that. So I'm going to put a quote up today by Wayne Dyer, which is, what other people think of you is none of your business. And I think realistically, let me just change my colour here, that actually it does matter to me what the people in this orbit think of me, and potentially what the people in this orbit think of me. But maybe the people in this orbit, if they don't like me, they can just leave or go into the next orbit. So it's about really thinking about how much of that you want to take on. So I hope that's clear as our first exercise. And then our second exercise is to draw a table. I've got the windows open, so you'll hear more noises because we're ventilating. Right, so the second exercise is to draw a table and to pick some people from that first orbit. Now, orange is too similar to red, isn't it? Let's go back to the green. So pick the people from your first orbit. So I had four friends, partner, me, and then to do some drawing that sort of symbolizes your, as you meditate on each of these people, that symbolizes the person for you. So, you know, maybe this person's just, you know, really, really loving and full of love. And then maybe this person's really, you know, I'm trying to draw, but it's giving me a line. Hang on. There we go. Maybe this person's really brainy, so you draw a thought bubble. And maybe this person, I don't know, is quite spiritual, so you might draw a candle. And so on. So just drawing representations of these people for you, so that you start to connect with that energy, and also thinking, you know, about aspects of self. And because we've been doing subpersonalities, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to turn the thing off. We can find that you know, for ourselves, perhaps we have these symbols within ourself as well. So have a look at who you're choosing, why you're choosing, and the qualities you see in them. If you wanted to, you could go back to your own board, and you could draw it's got a stamp. I wanted a drawing. You could draw your table for the boardroom. Do you remember that? Oh, we erased the wrong thing. Oh, I wonder if that'll do that. Oh, look at that. There we go. There's our table for the boardroom, and then you can draw your subpersonalities around here. I'm just going to use some stamps now because it'll just be quicker. Drawing your people, or your subpersonalities around this table, and just having a look at that as well, so you can add that in. But the main part of the exercise is actually to do your orbits, and then to pick your inner orbit and have a look at why those people are in your inner orbit, and just to check that you've got the right people in the right orbit for you. So, you know, being realistic and honest with yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna, no, I'm not gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna stop recording. Where's my top toolbar? There we go.